So I know y'all didn't really think I was eating that stuff, right? I'm actually using leftover rice from rice water to make rice milk, to make a rice milk pre-poo. So if you're interested in seeing how to transform your leftover rice, then let's go. The first thing you're going to need is rice. I go into details about the benefits of rice in my previous video about rice water. Click the cards and check it out. But in short, rice contains protein, calcium, vitamins, and minerals. I find that rice milk really keeps my hair strengthened while also keeping it nice and soft and preparing my hair for wash day. Honey is a humectant, which means it draws moisture from the air into your hair, meaning that it leaves your hair nice, soft, and supple. So you definitely need some honey. You also need an oil of your choice. You can use castor, olive, coconut, sweet almond, whatever you prefer for you and your household. But for me and mine, we use my DIY Ayurvedic hair oil. If you want a video on my hair growth oil, let me know down below. So you can stop right here, okay? You can stop right here. You don't gotta go any further. The pre-poo is still going to be bomb. But really, if you want to really make it pop in, you need to throw some slippery elm in there. Slippery elm, as the name suggests, is slippery. It creates that slip on your hair, gets through the tangles, helps your hair to be detangled super easily, and it's honestly in a lot of store-bought products. So you want to incorporate some slippery elm. And something that's also very optional but also awesome for this mix is some guar gum. And all this does is thicken the product. I don't like stuff dripping down my back and down my hands and being all messy. I like it to be thick like a store-bought conditioner, so I use guar gum to do that. Now it's time to mix it all up. You can use a blender if you so wish, but I'm using a tool that I completely love. The best money that I spent on Amazon. It's a tool with a bunch of attachments. It's a chopper, it's a blender, it's a whisk, it's all these things. It's a emulsifying blender. It's awesome. So that's what I'm using in this video. I will link it down below. I'm going to add my rice to it, and then I'm going to add water. And then I blend it, chop it, grind it for 2 minutes to get the consistency that I want. You can do 30 seconds, 1 minute, 5 minutes. It's up to you, but 2 minutes works for me. And now it's time to strain it. In this video, I had a new little Thai tea strainer that I was trying to test out, and it's a no. I suggest you use a nut milk bag. You will see me use that in a second. I will link it down below to help you out because I love you. I wouldn't suggest using a regular strainer because it doesn't have fine enough holes to really accommodate to strain out the rice. You don't want rice in your hair now, do you? You don't. And after it's strained, it looks like that. Honestly, it looks like regular old cow milk. Now I'm going to add my oil and then my honey. And then I'm going to mix it all together. You can use a regular whisk or a spoon or a fork or any utensil, but I'm using my mini handheld mixer. Also some of the best money that I ever spent. It really helps to blend the product well. I use it for my other conditioners. It's honestly like definitely worth the $8 that I spent, and I will link it down below. Now I'm going to add the slippery elm. Sure, you can mix them all together, but I like separating my more liquidy ingredients and my powder ingredients, but I know it's kind of extra, so do whatever works for you. So this is where shit hits the fan. With guar gum, a little really goes a long way. So don't be like me, be better than me, and start off with 1/4 a teaspoon of guar gum. I did 1/2 teaspoon, a half a teaspoon of guar gum. I ended up having to go in and add more water to thin it back out. So don't do that. Start off with 1/4 a teaspoon, and if you find that to be too much, then you can add another fourth, and build your way up from there. So yeah. But then honestly, that's really it. That's all it takes. It's a very quick process. It seems like a lot longer in this video because I'm trying to explain stuff and break it down, but let's actually go in and apply this stuff now. Hey y'all. Hey y'all. Now that you know how to make my rice milk pre-poo, let's get into it. I'm just gonna start off. This is what it looks like. Focus, focus. And a bright. And the reason for creating this pre-poo is I did not want to waste the rice from my rice water. I created my rice water and I knew how amazing rice water was, but I didn't know what to do with the rice. I didn't just want to throw it away. I didn't want to use it again for the rice water. So I figured, why not try blending it with some water, seeing what that does, and then adding some oil and some honey. So that's what I did, and it was genius. And it's one of the best pre-poos I've ever made and ever used. So my hair is about a week old. I'm just going in and doing a little finger detangling before I add my pre-poo because it already feels pretty moisturized. But there's some tangles. So I'm going to use this much. I'm going to apply it. You can wet your hair, but y'all know I like to work on dry hair. So that's what I'm doing. And this is how it works. Like it's really the best pre-poo I've ever used. It's really just like a nice, slippy conditioner. Funny thing about this pre-poo is that it's actually I reused the jar of the African Pride pre-poo, which y'all know I don't like. I have a video on first trying it and also trying it as a gel. You can click here. So I'm reusing the jar. I like reusing my product jars. I'm just gonna add a bit more. And honestly, it's really the oils that's giving it the slip. Like, look at that. Y'all see that? But on its own, rice milk also has slip. And when you add oils and honey for moisture, that's what you get. Like, shit up and put it in a jar to sell. But it's so simple. I feel almost ridiculous trying to sell this. But y'all, I mean, honestly, it can be like a curl definer, not just a pre-poo, because my curls are popping. And you see how chunky these sections are. I'm not doing small sections at all. And I'm still getting through them. Like, look at this! Oh my god, look at this, y'all. Like, how?